In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make an ambient occlusion map in Affinity Photo. Ambient occlusion, or AO, is a grayscale map that simulates soft shadows where surfaces are close together or tucked into creases. It helps your materials feel grounded by adding depth to cavities and contact areas, and it's especially useful for game assets, 3D renders, and even stylized illustrations. Start by opening your texture or height map in Affinity Photo. A texture might be a diffuse or albedo image, while a height map contains light and dark information about raised and recessed areas. Working from either is fine. Just make sure you're using a reasonably high-resolution source so the shading reads clearly. Next, convert the image to grayscale using the black and white adjustment under Adjustments. AO maps don't need color, only luminance, so removing color helps you focus on values. If your source image has strong color differences, tweak the individual color sliders in the black and white adjustment to balance how much each hue contributes to the final grayscale. Duplicate the layer so you have an editable copy on top. This keeps your original safe and lets you compare before and after at any point by toggling visibility. Apply a Gaussian blur to the duplicate to soften small, noisy details. AO favors broad, soft transitions rather than sharp edges. Increase the radius until fine texture grain smooths out, but larger forms remain recognizable. Zoom in and out as you adjust. Too little blur won't unify the shading, and too much blur can wash out important structure. With the blur in place, increase contrast using levels or curves. In levels, bring the black and white sliders inward to tighten the range, then nudge the midtone slider to emphasize cavities. In curves, a subtle S-curve deepens shadows and lifts highlights. Avoid crushing blacks completely. You want readable midtones and gently darkened recesses, not a high-contrast posterized image. To reinforce the occlusion effect, darken creases and edges selectively. Use the burn tool set to midtones with a low exposure and paint softly along seams, under overhangs, and inside indentations. Keep your brush large and soft for natural falloff, and build up multiple light passes rather than one heavy stroke. If an area gets too dark, switch temporarily to the dodge tool on midtones to lift it back. That's it. You've transformed your source image into a clean ambient occlusion map that adds believable contact shadows. Subtlety is key. Let the AO support your material without overpowering it, and you'll get depth that looks convincing across a wide range of scenes.